Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to discuss the validity of evidences. We have here our learning competency, judging the validity of the evidence listened to. So, are you ready? If so, then let's lock our target. Determine the types of evidences and making a relevant judgment. Next, use valid information responsibly in making judgment through brainstorming activity. And the last one, show understanding on the importance of judging the validity of evidences through differentiated activities. But before we proceed to our lesson, let me ask you first, who among you here already watched the movie Squid Game? Are these symbols familiar? Well, of course, because we have seen these symbols already on the costume of Squid Game. So I have here two recorded audios. All you need to do is to listen, study, analyze, and select which audio is more relevant. Are you ready? So here it is, the first recorded audio.
According to the Philippine Star, director Wang Dong-hyuk revealed that he had written the script for Squid Game in 2008.
One more time.
According to the Philippine Star, director Wang Dong-hyuk revealed that he had written the script for Squid Game in 2008.
For the second audio.
I heard from my friend that Squid Game movie was actually written in the year 2010.
Let's hear it again.
I heard from my friend that Squid Game movie was actually written in the year 2010.
Now, which among the two audios presented is more relevant or valid? Why or why not? If you think that the first audio is more relevant, then you are correct. What makes the first recording relevant? If we look at it, the first recording states a valid source compared to the second one, which is just simply fall on a hearsay. Which among the 5 macro skills we used earlier to identify valid information? We use our listening skills through our ears. What is evidence? An evidence is the available body of facts or information indicating whether a belief or a preposition is true or valid. So we have here the types of evidences. So the first one is a statistical evidence. It is known as the strongest type of evidence. It comes from a form of number, percentage, or survey data type. So, an example is 75% of women in Tayaba City, 8 out of 10 pediatricians recommend. Let us always remember, when there is an involvement of mathematics or numbers, then it is a statistical evidence. Let's have another one. Testimonial evidence. Use of celebrities is the core of this second type of evidence. So mostly, we can hear this through a radio or a television with the influential people or celebrities. And for certain people, if you admire or idolize these celebrities or influential people, then you think to follow their footsteps. An example, Heart Evangelista, a well-known actress and fashion buff, recommends that Olay lotion is good on our skin. We also seen the different testimonial advertisement over the television with different celebrities, so just like Heart Evangelista. Then, let's proceed to the third one, anecdotal evidence. It is often dismissed as untrustworthy and meaningless. When the speaker does storytelling, anecdotal evidence is utilized. So, for an example, after living for decades in Quezon, I can honestly say that the people there are kind and hospitable. As you can see, the statement uses the word decade. So therefore, there was a long period of time staying with this area and witnessing everything that happened, so it can be put into record. Then the fourth one is analogical evidence. It is regarded as the weakest evidence. When information about something is scarce and a little is known, analogical evidence is often used in a formal argument to increase credibility of the proof. For example, if we are going to ban firearms, we should also ban cars because they cause many deaths than firearms do. Okay, so as we look at the statements, there were two, banning firearms and of course banning cars. So they are both causing deaths. So there is an analogy there, the cars and the firearms. So it's time to judge the relevant ideas presented in this video.
I can experience the beauty of the world without seeing any of it. From the time I was 6 months old, my family knew there was some kind of medical issue, but it wasn't until I was 4 years old that they finally got the diagnosis of a disease called retinitis pigmentosa that basically causes gradual loss of vision. Unfortunately, they can't tell you when that vision loss will happen, how it'll happen. They just know that one day you'll most likely go blind. So all of my ideas of what the world looked like changed from being what it looked like with my eyes and how I experienced it with all of my other senses. I think Dove asked me to try out this body wash because I'm so in tune with my hands and how things feel to me. I really navigate the world by touch. When I pumped it out, I was like, oh, now this is different. The foam was really light, fluffy, weightless, and it feels really moisturizing, not sticky. I've never tried anything like this as a body wash before.
Now from the video, we are going to judge the validity of evidence. So let's get the point or claim evidence, type of evidence, and relation of the evidence to the claim. So from the video, the point or claim is she can experience the beauty of the world without saying any of it. So the evidence is, as she states, that at 6 years old she was diagnosed with that kind of disease, and the type of evidence, of course, it was a testimonial evidence. And the relation of the evidence to the point or claim, she navigate the world by touch. So look at the connection. So it matched the connection of the point of claim or the relation of the evidence. What are the types of evidences? So we have 4: statistical, testimonial, analogical, and anecdotal. How to judge the validity of an evidence? So in judging the validity of an evidence, let's go back to the argumentation, how the arguments presented, specificity, the focus or the topic, and of course, how the author presented the topic. Then the relevance, how this statement or ideas relates to one another or has a value to one another. We have here are differentiated activities followed by assessment and assignment. So thank you so much everyone, and I hope you'll learn something from this video.